Hi everyone. So today I'm going to speak about the hierarchy of competence. As you can see, there's a diagram of this hierarchy, which is shown as a pyramid on this screen. And you can see there are various stages mentioned here. The first being unconscious incompetence, and then there is conscious incompetence. Then there is conscious competence, and the last one I'll tell you at the end of the video. So, starting from the first stage, what is conscious incompetence? So, when you are learning something, or when you want to be expert or master in something, or let's say, let's use another word, you want to be competent in something, you need to know what are the things which you need to learn. But before that, you are at a stage where you don't even know what you don't know. Now, that sounds very strange, but in the hierarchy of competence, this is the first stage. It's called unconscious incompetence, meaning that you don't know what you don't know. And an example is a person who has never driven a car and thinks that driving is easy. Least he know that there are tons of rules he need to follow once he starts driving. So he's at a stage where he doesn't know what he wants to learn or what skills he would need in order to become a good driver. Then comes the next stage, that is conscious incompetence. So that is a stage where you start to getting know what skills and knowledge gap you have, what skills gap you have. For example, after the first driving lesson, you realize that driving is hard, maybe because there are tons of rules you need to follow. Maybe you cannot just drive well, just as its own. You cannot just drive well. So now you are getting to know stuff which you don't know before. So you are conscious about things you are incompetent at. So, what this will enable you to do, this will enable you to start learning actually. Then comes the stage which is called consciously or conscious competence, sorry. So, as the name suggests, conscious competence is where you develop the competency and you are conscious about it, that you can do something. For example, you can drive. But at this stage, you need to be very conscious and you need to think about every move you are making. It is not effortless. And next stage, which is the final stage, is known as unconscious competence. And as the name suggests, this is a level of competency where you can do something effortlessly. You automatically do it. And you must have realized, people who are driving, if that there's a stage where you don't have to think about driving, you just simply drive automatically. That is a stage known as unconscious competence. Now, why this hierarchy of competence is important is it shows us the roadmap of if we want to become competent in something. It can be anything. It can be, let's say, you want to become a good computer user, right? Who knows the basic stuff, and more than the basic stuff, who knows everything, maybe some advanced stuff as well. So at this stage, you might know the basic stuff of using computer, but you might not know about the advanced stuff, and you might not even know what you need to do in order to be at an advanced level. So in that case, you can say that there are things you are unconscious incompetent. You're unconsciously incompetent about some things. You don't even know what you need to learn. So once you get to know, you move to the next stage, which is conscious incompetence. You know there are some things you need to learn, but you are not competent. And once you learn them, you become conscious competent. And once you practice them a number of times where you can automatically do them effortlessly, you can say that now you are unconsciously competent about that particular thing. Thank you so much. And if you like the video, please like it and subscribe our channel. Thank you.